Today we are back with another College Football 26 Ultimate Team video. I think we froze. What's going on, boys? Today we are back with another College Football 26 Ultimate Team video. Now, if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, as we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Also, if you do me a favor, hit that like on this video as well. That would be greatly appreciated, as likes help push out videos into the YouTube algorithm. Likes also help others discover our content. So if you like College Football Ultimate Team content, please like the video. I'm going to set a like goal of 47 on this video, which I know you boys will absolutely crush. Now, let's get to the reason why you guys are here. The top 5 playbooks in College Football Ultimate Team. I want to give you guys my opinion on what I think is the 5 best playbooks to run currently in College Football Ultimate Team. There is a lot of variety in the game, more than it was last year, where I felt like a lot of us ran the same playbooks. But there's so much more variety this year where I feel like a lot of playbooks are really good. But I just want to give you guys my personal opinion on what I think is the top 5 playbooks in the game currently. Coming in at number 5 is the Ohio State Buckeyes playbook. I think this is a really solid and well-rounded playbook, to be honest with you. They have a variety of things. First, I want to talk about the single back bunch tight end, which is really good, which has this stretch alert bubble RPO, which is really kind of unstoppable to guard. They also have the cross drag as well, and single back bunch tight end verticals, which verticals just isn't. It's just a hard play to stop. It would be better if this was like pistol bunch tight end. This playbook would be even better, but the stretch alert bubble RPO is one of the best plays in the single back formation. Now, as we go to the shotgun formation, they have normal Y off close, which they have PA Buckeye verts. And then they also have the Y sail play as well. They have Y stick, red zone scissors, mesh spot, and the jet touch pass. I don't think the jet touch pass is as good as it's been, but the fact that you can combo up mesh spot, Y sail, Y stick, and PA Buckeye verts, which is a new play, which I think will be meta towards the end game. Once we really start getting a Heisman takeoff, I can definitely see PA Buckeye verts being a play that people will like to run. I'm really not a fan of their gun doubles. Their wing trio is it's okay. It's not the best, but let's come over to the bread and butter, which will be the bunch STR offset. Now, they do have Y trail, which is the best man beating. They do have Y trail, which is the best man beating play in the game. They have dagger. The only thing this book is missing is corner strike, which they don't have. But they have these 2 formations, which is called box HB strong. Now, you cannot block the tight end in either of these formations, but I think these formations are really good. I really like the mesh rail, the sit drag, the whip cross, and the sit drag. I love those plays. And then when you come out to the offset, I love PA verticals, halfback angle, the motion cross play, and then just the regular verticals. These plays are really good. These aren't plays that I will run with the person who is doing a bunch of heavy man coverage or double mug. But if they're doing a double mug where they're running a Texas stunt, I would definitely run these plays. They also have trio Y flex, the mesh whip, mesh dagger. They have mills, PA dagger, and the motion mill. Motion mills was like one of my favorite plays from last year, and they have it in this book. They also have trips halfback weak, which has mesh wheel. Mesh wheel is one of the best man beating plays in the game as well. Anybody who's running cover 2 man drive is another one of those plays for anybody that's running cover 2 shaded down man. And then they have 5 wide, which is very solidable. The motion mesh wide post is one of my favorite 5 wide plays in the game, along with verticals H out, and then whips as well. Finding whips as a 5 wide play is really good. Overall, this is just a solid playbook and deserves to be number 5 on our list. Coming in at number 4 is the Charlotte 49ers playbook. Now, this playbook is really solid because I really think of 3 formations. Now, I am not a fan of any of the deuce, the wing slot, the flex, the normal Y off, weak stack Y off. Now, when you get to Y off trips, you can run the bounce deep out. That outplay is really good. You can actually just put the tight end on the zig or whatever and run that play as it is. Curls is a really good play as well. And then, of course, you have PA post double shot, and then you have RPO read flat. Now, let's get to the Y-Off trio close. They have Smash Return, which is one of the best plays in the game. They have the Alert Bubble and Flood play along with 0-1 Trap. 0-1 Trap is one of the best plays in the game. Now, they do have a Y-Off Trips weak, but I'm really not a fan of this formation at all. They do have a trio, which they have PA slot corner. Verticals is really all you need as well. And then they have the wide receiver alert screen. This is really good because most of your people outside cornerbacks is going to be on deep blues. So this is something that you really want to sprinkle in. But let's get to the first of two bread and butter formations in this book. It'll be the gun bunch formation. This gun bunch is really unique because it has this play called Z-Cross. Z-Cross is one of the best plays in the game. And there's a multitude of ways which you can run this play. Now, another play they have is smash return, dig return, and then bench pivot along with Y curl. These are some of the best bunch plays in the entire game. But when it all boils down to it, their bread and butter is this trip sex nasty, which is one of the best formations in the game. And they have this slot fade H will slot fade H will. You can do a lot of different combos with this play. You can it's just a lot that you can do with that play. Verticals from the wide side. This is a really good play. High-low dig has been a great play in all of games. They even have an off tackle for the people who wants to run 3-4 odd or mid blitz. You can actually run that as well. Then they have this high-low cross, which is one of the best man beating plays in the game. That unique in route that circle is on absolutely torches man coverage. And then they have the quick short post and the goal line fork zig. I am a big fan of both of those plays, and I just think that this book is one of the best in the game, just alone for its bunch and trip sex nasty formations. Coming in at number 3 is the Notre Dame playbook. Now, this playbook is really good. Let's first start with the Wildcat. Now, they have some unique passes out of the Wildcat play, but they do have the counter and the power. The power is probably the best out of all the Wildcat plays in the game, along with just a regular blast up the middle. I don't think Wildcat is as good this year as it was last year due to the lack of shifty and all of the abilities. But let's get to why we're really here, which is the pass and sets. Now, they do have Y-Off trips again. The pounds BA deep out is a really good play. Zig the tight end, and that's a really great play. They still have curls. That's a really good play. And then the read flat and the PA double post. They have Y-Off trips, but I'm really not a fan of this formation outside of high-low dig and the dig cross. And they do have trio HB weak, which I am a really, really, really big fan of. Now, the quarterback blast is one of the best quarterback run plays in the game. And the G down, QB G down play is the mid blitz killer. If your opponent comes out in mid blitz 3-4 odd 4-3-6-1, the G down quarterback G down will absolutely kill it. What you can do is you can just motion over one of the wide receivers for extra blocking, and I promise you, you're gonna make your opponent regret that he ever decided to run mid blitz or any other man blitz against you. Now, they have bunch strong, which is one of the best bunch strongs in the game, but unfortunately, they do not have corner strike in their offset. Now, they do have flood, flood, they have dagger, and then they have Y trail. Again, one of the best man beating plays in the game is Y trail. They do have that, but the reason why this book is so high on this list is the cluster formation, which is one of the best gun bunch formations in the game. The mesh is really good. The mesh post is phenomenal. It has a sharp corner. The mesh has a sharp corner route, which is almost comparable to the corner strike corner. Cluster bunch is absolutely good. They have PA read, which is just a similar Z cross play from the Charlotte bunch that works the same. Z spot shake is one of my favorite plays in the game, along with Z spot. This play is absolutely phenomenal. When you stem down that square route all the way, it fries zone, it fries man. It is just such a good route. And then they also have verticals in this book. My only problem with this book is the run plays. There are no run plays in a cluster outside of off tackle, and I don't think off tackle is a great run in this book. But nonetheless, the passing plays are just absolutely phenomenal. They have bunch STRY, but realistically, I only really think that you guys should run dig return and clear out. FLN, and then the where is it? It is the shuffle dagger, which is basically like dagger. All you have to do is streak the square receiver and then drag the circle receiver by putting the R1 receiver on a deep crosser or a post route. It kind of just depends. It literally is preference at the end of the day. They also have tight wide off flex. This flood levels play is an amazing play in college football 26 along with wide cross. And then they have tight open. They have this motion Z spot play with a sharp corner route, which absolutely will fry man coverage, zone coverage. Sharp corners is what you want to look for in a play this year. That is play action scissors play that is really good against zone coverage. And then, of course, slot post has been good against man and zone for years. They also have spread, trips wide slot, and then an empty trio. But really, the bread and butter will be tight open, tight wide flex, bunch STR, cluster, and bunch STR offset. This book is absolutely explosive and deserves to be number 3 on our list. Coming in at number 2 is the Bolan Green playbook. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, hey, Mikey, this is the best playbook in the game. I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think this is the best playbook in the game. Do I think it's the second best playbook in the game? Absolutely. But the first, no. And I can hear your arguments, and I know why you guys are going to say it's the best. And I'm just one of those guys that's like, I don't think this is the best playbook in the game. But it is number 2, which is pretty damn good. Now, this book is a passer's dream. When you're going to come over here to the normal YL close, they have the PA shot. They have the YSL play and the and mesh spot. These are 3 really good normal YL close plays, and then this RPO alert is really good. This play was really good last year, but I don't think it's as good this year. But with the mesh spot, the PA post shot, and the YSL, you can get absolutely jiggy out of this normal YL close. They have trips tight end, which is absolutely phenomenal. Quick base is one of the best runs in the game, along with the RPO alert bubble. Then they also have X spot, which is a phenomenal play this year. They have inside zone, which absolutely is one of the best runs out of Trip Cyan. I actually like inside zone better than I like 45 quick base, to be honest with you. And then they have curl flat, which is the best quick hiking play in college football ultimate team right now. Curl flat is just absolutely amazing, and they have that in this game. They also have bunch offset. Mesh spot is a wonderful play. All you got to do is post circle and then watch this play kind of go to work. You can also flat, square, and circle, and then put R1 on the post, and then it still will do absolutely damage. They have Z spot, they have verts, they have space and switch. Space and switch is one of the best freestyle plays in the game. And if you guys don't know, it's so much that you can do out of space and switch. It doesn't make any sense. Because of that flat, that running back flat, which is runs faster than anything in the game. It gets underneath hard flats. You can literally just kind of throw that all game and get 5 to 10 yards, depending on how you break your tackles and things of that nature. And then they also have bunch STR, which they have corner strike. Corner strike is one of the best plays in the game due to that stem down sharp corner. They have the RPO alert screen, crack sauce flood, wide trail, one of the best man beating plays in the game. Dagger and duo for their bunch STR. And then they also have bunch tight end, which is probably one of the top formations this year. They have the quarterback wrap, which kills mid blitz. They have mesh dig, which is one of the best quick hike plays in the game. They have X spot, which is really good. Off tackle, which is probably the best run outside of halfback direct in the game. And then they have this RPO alert bubble, which is absolutely phenomenal. Most people do not know how to stop this bubble, and you can call it all game long. It is that overpowered. And then the rest of the formations I really don't care about, but this is just a passer's dream because you have like 5 meta formations in normal YL close, trip tight end, bunch offset, bunch STR, and bunch tight end. This is the only book that gets those type of formations in the game, and this book deserves to be number 2 on our list. And coming in at number 1 is the Oregon State offense. I do believe this is the best offense in college football. First, let's start with this gun wing pair. I think this is a passer's and a runner's dream. Then this X close verticals has a sharp corner route. This play is absolutely phenomenal if you have three really good tight ends. Then they have the halfback toss and the duo play that is really good. And then this X close spacing switch is a really phenomenal play. Now, this is a formation I will only run if I have three really good tight ends. Now let's come over here to Y-Off Trio Close. This is a new formation that they added to the game, and this is one of the best Y-Off trios in the game. They have Smash Return, which is a great play, and then the Motion Mesh Reel and the Motion PA Cross switch, along with Flood and the RPO Bubble and Trap, makes this one of the best new formations in the game. They also have Y-Off Trips Nasty with the PA Post Double Shot, the RPO Read Flat, Dagger Whip, which I'm a huge fan of in this game, but that is really good. I'm not a fan of their Y-Off Trips or Y-Off Trips Weak. They do have Trips Tight End Weak. The only play you really need to know about out of this formation is verticals, and then this RPO Read Bubble. Those plays are absolutely phenomenal and very difficult to deal with. Now, this is really why this book is number one on this list. This is the only book that has three different bunch tight ends. So first they have Bunch Ace Offset. Now, this bunch tight end has Dagger, Flood, and Corner Strike, along with the Bubble, Duo, and Crack Toss. As you guys, again, Corner Strike is probably a top two play. I actually think there's a play better than Corner Strike in this game, and we'll get to that in a second. Corner Strike is definitely the second best play in the game, and that's why I have it called over 400 times. Now, let's move over to the Bunch STR Nasty. They have Mesh Flat Spot, which is a phenomenal play. I don't call it enough. I am a huge fan of this motion bench double post play. They have that post route on the outside. The circle is absolutely phenomenal. It's almost equivalent to like the double post. You can actually turn that into like double post from Madden. This play is absolutely phenomenal, but you don't want the tight end motion over. You kind of want to put the tight end on like either a drag or a return route. Is kind of up to you. And then this is the best play in the game, the Y flat quick. That outside in route with takeoff is just absolutely phenomenal. That play is just phenomenal. Then they have a condensed version of Y trail, which absolutely cooks man coverage. And they also have Dagger as well, which is one of my favorite plays. They have Flanker Drive, but I'm really not a big fan of that play. And they also have Bunch X Nasty, the Mesh Traffic, the Mesh Spot, Mesh Whip, Mesh Corner, Deep Flood, Drive HB Under, which is one of my favorite plays, along with Mesh Spot and the Z Spot Goal Line. Absolutely phenomenal book. Basically 4 different bunches in one book. I love this book. I try other playbooks, but I always find my way back to Oregon State at the end of the day. And this is our number one playbook in college football ultimate team. So please let me know in the comment sections below if you agree or disagree with this list, if you feel like there's a book that deserves to be in the top 5 that I didn't mention, or you feel like any of these 5 books don't belong in the top 5. Please let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, boys, peace.